we just finished a crazy Friday class, and so I'm all sweaty and gross. But we are about to head into Git F.R.E.E. If you don't know what that is, it's basically getting your body to move in the way that it was meant to. Getting flexible, restored, energized, and empowered to move like you should. Like you should. Not like, oh, I can't, I'm stuck. Yeah, we don't want that, right? Okay, interesting song in this. Good morning, Bella. Lisa's back. Fun Friday. Okay, let's get going. We do a little bit of Pilates in this class as well, just so that we squeeze it in. Okay, roll those shoulders. Good big scoop forward, belly comes in, open up. Big scoop forward, open up. Again. Last one. Ooh, roll those shoulders again. Good, reverse. Excellent. Okay, we're gonna take and grab each elbow if you can. Good. You can inch your fingers, trying to cover your elbows with your fingers. Yes, you might find you're a little better on one side versus the other, but you are stacked. We will unstack and go the other way too. Okay? Feet are together. And we're gonna get a nice stretch forward. Oh, you're trying to keep those legs straight. That should feel really good. Good. I don't expect you to come flush with your body, but just ease into it. If you need to, you can bend your knees to try and ease some of that tension. Good. And let your head hang. And come up straight. Woo. Slowly unwind and go the other way. Stack the other way and reach around those elbows. Ready? We're folding forward again. Let's go. Those legs as straight as you can. Bend and straighten them if you need to. Good. 3, 2, 1, stand it up. Oh, release. Woo. Shake those arms out, right? Big circles. Other way. Blood flow certainly goes to the fingertips of this one. Other way. Nice. Okay. Let's head to the feet a little bit. Okay. That keeps going crooked on me. All right. Now, if you have trouble getting this low, you can either do one or two things. You can put some weights underneath your feet, like I mentioned in last class, or you can grab onto some railing or furniture that doesn't move, so that you can just do your best to come as low as you can. Okay, we're rocking. Use your fingers to help support you as you come forward. And I want you to think about trying to spread your toes as wide as you can. You're really pushing in to the very tippy toes. Should feel quite good. All right, to the point where we can tap our knees down on the floor. Opposite hand on the knee, pushing forward, trying to straighten that arm out. Helping to open up the hips. Last two. Oh. Okay. We're going to work on those feet a little bit more. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see a little bit better. My feet, okay, pushing into those toes. Okay, and we're going to work on a little side to side. And so you're just really digging in, working out any of the kinks. Your feet are underappreciated. Good. Go ahead and release, toes down, and have a seat so we can see if we can't get the backs or the tops of the feet, okay? Depending on your flexibility and your bum, how far down it comes will determine this, but get your bum to touch, awesome. If that's not you, you do your best, okay? You can even take some yoga blocks and have them right here to help you. If you don't have yoga blocks, books, right? Any little bit. This is stretching the top of the foot. And the ankle is good. So just rocking back, lifting. I don't know if you can feel it. I can, for sure. Oh, that's good stuff. 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Okay, let me check the time. I think we are ready to head into our Pilates. We are. Look at that. It went by too quickly. All right. We are laying back on our back sides. Hug those knees to the chest and rock back and forth before we begin. Just making that back a little happier. Good. Ooh, straighten out those legs, point the toes. Okay. We're going to take those hands back behind the head without tucking that chin. So I don't want the chin to the chest. Okay, I want it straight up, always looking at the ceiling the whole time. Okay. We got an L right here. Drop down. Drop down. My husband's dancing in the foyer. Good. Okay. Try and keep that low back on the mat. If it starts to come, up off the mat, don't lower that leg as much or bend the knee. Shoulder blades down, but we're going to lower and jack. Up, down, and jack. Again, low back stays glued to the mat, so only go to where that back allows you. Once it starts separating, that's your limit. Good. Beautiful. 3, 2, and 1. Woo, woo, woo. Okay. We have a tabletop always a good exercise to do, okay? We're gonna bring the legs, glue them together, okay? Flex the feet this time, so nice and pointed toward the ceiling with those toes. Good. Yeah, even just holding this position, you should feel low forward, perhaps slow burn, begin to build. All right. Framing the head with the elbows. Let's tuck it in, lift the hips slightly. Now we're getting mid and low core together. Good job. Oh my gosh. Right? 3, 2, and 1. We'll stretch that out at the end. Wow. I felt that. Good job. Okay. We're taking and crisscrossing the legs. Okay. And we're going to take it 45 degrees and to the side. Yes, and it's little tiny lift and lowers. Lift, lower. Yeah, good. Your head is off the mat, so you're engaged, but you don't have to tuck the chin or come up at all. 3. Oh, these are brutal. 2 and 1. Whew. Okay, we're switching sides. Other leg comes in front. You're on an angle, and let's lift and lower. Oh my gosh. 3, 2, and 1. Who knew, right? All right. Checking the time, and then we're going to flip over. Okay, we're doing it. Flipping over. You gotta move my mat. Okay, we are on all fours. We're going to extend one leg back behind you. Okay, point the toes, and it's a simple lift and tap the floor. Lift and tap the floor. Good. We're attacking those glutes. Excellent. 2 more. And then we are holding up, flexing and pointing. Ooh. Good, good. 3, 2, and 1. Oh. Good job. Okay, let's get the other side. Same thing. Point the toes and lift and lower. This side is so much tighter on me. I gotta work on that. Good. Okay, last one. exhaust right there. Good job. Okay. We're going to take a break from our glutes. We're going to go back down, lay on our back sides. Okay. Last little bit of Pilates. Hands behind the head once more. Okay. I'm going to roll my ankles because it just feels right. Point those toes straight out. Good. We've got extend it out, okay? And drop, and drop. In, out, drop, and drop. In, out, drop, and drop. Your goal is to not let that one leg move too much. Easier said than done. Good. Drop and drop. Again, if your low back is coming off the mat, don't drop as low. Good. Last one. Sorry. Last one right here. I didn't do it right as well. Okay. Excellent. Okay, we are moving on. That was a great little Pilates session. Feet are together. Yes. Trying to push your hips down. You can manually do that. Or sorry, not your hips, your knees. Wow, I can talk. Awesome. Bring one foot in if you can. Tuck it, and then bring the other foot in if you can. Tuck it. A little lotus pose right here. Okay. And then do little tucks in. We are working that low back. Not to mention flexibility of your ankles, right? Switching legs. Other leg comes in, tucks on top is the other foot. Oof. Good. And pull. Pull. If your legs don't do that, just do the best you can. Get them as tucked as you can. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Woo. Shake those legs out. Oh yeah. All right. Turn to your side. All right. We're gonna try and take that leg nice and straight. If you can't grab your feet with your fingers, totally fine. You can grab a towel and use the towel to help you stretch as well. Okay. And I'm bending my leg and then I'm trying to get as much of my hand on my foot as possible. Good. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. hover the little bottom leg, and then when you're ready, down and up. Fast forward. Hilarious. This is supposed to be the chill playlist. I know. Sometimes I wonder. Okay. On all fours, we haven't done our cat cow today, so let's get that. Okay. Drop those hips back. Crane the neck, and then round everything up. Pull everything in. Push it back out. It should feel absolutely incredible. It's good for the vagus nerve. If you don't know what that is, it's kind of that primal control center that helps you relax or jump into action, right? And oftentimes it is overwhelmed, too much stimulus, constant stimulus. This is one way to help reset that. Breathing is another way, but even humming. There's several things you can do. Humming is great. Also, going up against a wall, which we are going to do next. Having your legs up against the wall, so we are going to move to that next. A couple more of these. Amazing. Okay, move your mat with you. I'm going to move my fan out of the way. Turn it off, actually. Guys, fall is here. I can feel it in the air. It's cooling down. It's feeling wonderful. I love fall. It means all kinds of fun things are coming. Okay, so get as close to the wall as you possibly can. Your bum is flush against the wall, okay? You can shimmy, and then your legs come straight up. Yes. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to use our elbows to push in and then relax. Push in to where you're flush and relax. There's going to be a little bit of space between you and the wall, but we're trying to get as close as we possibly can. Good. Inversion is a good thing. It's really healthy for your body. This is one of the ways you can get there. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of rocker on the wall. Turn your feet out and try and keep your feet touching the wall the whole time. I'm just going to go up and down. That's it. Feet, soles of the feet together. Just froggering up and down. Good. And when we're down at the bottom, let's do a quick hip press open and then extend it out. Drop it down. Push those knees toward the wall. Good. It's a good thing my knee fits in between this furniture. Good. Not the most ideal location, but I gotta work with what I got. Good. Open up. Oh. Excellent. Last one right here. Good. Send those legs again. You should start to feel a little bit of that goodness happening. I am. All right. Flex the feet. Good. And do little push-ups of the hips. Try and get that sole of the foot to move toward the ceiling. That requires those hips to move. about it before in this class, so something that you can incorporate as much as you'd like. You're never gonna not have benefit from that move. So feel free to do that on a regular basis. Okay, let's get one more nice deep squat, and then we will try and relax as much as we can before we begin our Friday, right? Oh, that's good right there. Again, hang on to some furniture or something that doesn't move to try and get as low as you can. Get a little rock back and forth. Good. Hands outside of those legs and tap the knee down. Center. Circumstances might not dictate that, but you need a reprieve every once in a while. Life is crazy. It doesn't matter who you are. So taking that time to reprieve and give yourself just a moment to breathe, super important. It's a great way to help you fall asleep too. It sounds crazy, it seems crazy when you're doing it. Your spouse or children might be like, tremendously. Don't ignore the crazy remark and just go for it. Before bed, it's a good thing. Thank you guys so much for being here. I know it's too short. Maybe we can make it longer with the schedule change. I'll see what I can do. Okay, little thought of the day. It's very important in light of what we just talked about. If you think you are too small to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito. That was the Dalai Lama that said that. Isn't that funny? So true. If you think that breathing doesn't make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito. It can Amazing, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Listen, I've got schedule changes coming. We are gonna go to a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule, it looks like. So I will let you all know what that looks like. I'll put a nice pretty graphic out for you as well. I'm teaching a lot more classes live in person, so I've got to adjust some way, somehow. So yeah, appreciate you all. Love you. Have a wonderful weekend. That schedule, by the way, will not start until November. Okay. Mwah. Bye.